The international exhibition Agroprodmash2016 was held in Expo Center, Moscow in October from 10 to 14. The expo was devoted to the equipment, technologies and ingredients for food processing industry. This is the main platform in Russia to present the new machines, results, scientific research and technologies for the food industry. Agroprodmash is organized by Expo Center with the support of Russian Ministry of Agriculture, as well as Russian Ministry of Industry and Commerce, Federal Fishing Agency of Russia, and the Russian Chamber of Commerce. The exposition of this year was impressive and interesting. 723 companies from 33 countries presented their products on the space more than 61,000 square meters. The participants and guests of the show were welcomed by the chairman of the Parliament's Committee for Agriculture, Mr. Vladimir Kashin, and by the chairman of the Parliament's Committee for Economical Politics, Innovative Developments and Business, Mr. Sergei Zhigarev. The director of the Food and Food Processing Department of Russian Ministry of Agriculture, Mr. Evgeny Abbashev, read the message from the Russian Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Alexander Tkachев. He noted the importance of Agroprodmash exhibition for introducing the newest technologies, ingredients and machinery for the enterprises in food processing industry. The special attention of this year was devoted to the United stand of the corn company and its foreign partners. Among them, the trade representative of USA, providing corn brand to the market of USA and inviting Russian and American businessmen to cooperate more closely. This year, corn invited to its stand German manufacturers of meat processing machines, Mado and Vakona, producer of packing machines Intervac, Japanese company High-Tech producing the sausage-making equipment, Canadian unique variable slurry ice technology creator Sunwell, Indian company Ottin Food Solutions producing the machines for deep processing of various vegetable products, Dutch company manufacturing the machines for facilitating mechanical labor on various branches of food industry, Backsaver, Russian dealers of corn, companies Fit Food and Meat Resource. The company Corn and its partners participated in several conferences for the innovations in the agriculture. There were presented the last technologies from abroad. The head of Corn, Mr. Alexander Yeliseyev, presented the cooling technology. The company Corn and its partners participated in several conferences for the innovations in the agriculture. There were presented the last technologies from abroad. The head of Corn, Mr. Alexander Yeliseyev, presented the cooling technology of slurry ice deep chill by Canadian company Sunwell. This technology is much more effective cost-wise in comparison with usual flake ice and gives a number of advantages to its users. Mr. Christian Koenig, in favor of using the vacuum tumblers for marinating the fish in order to reduce the time of final product obtaining without losing its quality. The important criteria for corn is to invite the co-participants for the Agroprodmash 2016 show where the correspondence of the machinery to the latest international requirement so that the users wouldn't have troubles to export their products abroad, as well as the short payback period due to the effectiveness of the machines. Russia is challenging the new technologies in many branches of food industry. In the past, many products which recently became ordinary for Russian consumers were just not produced in the country at all. For example, potato chips, like it was noted by the Indian speaker Mr. Nitin Aras. There are just 3 chips producers in the country, which is the third large producer of the potatoes in the world. It's far not enough, and therefore there is a huge potential for local processors to develop their business in vegetative processing sector of the food industry. The philosophy of Corn is to provide to the food processor the reliable equipment with high production capacity and short payback period. This approach attracts both clients and partners. The continuous analysis of the client's demands and market of food processing equipment allow to find mutual interests in the business. Con pays attention to the personnel, providing the inheritance of the creating approach in the coming generation. Friendly relations among the business partners, the respect to the clients, respectable competition, and transparency in the relations are the cores of the Con business. Con is always open to everybody.